All sorts of things can go wrong in a virtual classroom, and my and Valeria's experience with this assignment provides a really good example of some ways that conflict can happen when working online. The first source of conflict for us was related to the fact that this course is asynchronous. Valeria right now is in the middle of the Amazon and couldn't be further from an internet connection. Being the proactive group member that she is, she suggested that we get this project done over the break. Since we were on holiday, though, I was not very prompt in my responses to her request, which I would imagine was really frustrating for her. When I realized what she was asking for and why, I got my act together, but that ended up only leaving us a few days to get the assignment done. That should have been fine, except we were hit with another source of potential conflict in online classes. Different levels of student comfort with technology might put some at a disadvantage. I took one look at the technology we were supposed to use and suggested that we come up with another way to do our video. As I watched the tutorial video for Camtasia, I was picturing the PowerPoint presentation that Valeria and I would collaborate on. I complained that I felt overwhelmed by the technology and wished that either A, we didn't have to do this, or B, that we were expected to do this enough times that I was forced to get comfortable with it. I decided I was willing to take a hit on the evaluation and submit something that required less work, and I talked Valeria into that plan as well. We settled on something that was nice and easy, using technology we were already comfortable with to create our video. But then fast forward to this week, and it became clear to me that we'd run aground on another source of conflict in online classes. It's not always easy to tell if your students are getting it, either the concept that you're teaching, or in our case, the objectives of the assignment. If Valeria and I had turned in what we'd already created, we certainly would have received an insufficient. Luckily, Betsy was very, very clear about her expectations of the assignment that evening, and I had the time to put this together instead. Luckier still is that even with those sources of conflict that Valeria and I had to deal with, we didn't struggle with those that can be even more destructive in an online course, including lack of nonverbal signals, misunderstanding as a result of not knowing each other, and people just being rude. And we handled whatever conflict we found ourselves in through our communication skills. Either good fortune or Teach Now's strategy has brought Valeria and I together for group projects a number of times, encouraging us to discuss face to virtual face during the collaborative process, because that's the way that you limit this kind of conflict. Valeria and I have gotten to know each other, and she's willing to give me the benefit of the doubt when I don't respond right away, and I'm willing to risk it that she would trust me to redo our video while she's gone. In addition to just giving students lots of opportunities to work together, you can reduce the potential sources of conflict by creating a welcoming environment and building a community of respect amongst your students. You should also have explicit rules on what kind of language is acceptable and not. And if you as the teacher see conflict happening, you need to diffuse it and redirect the conversation to keep your lesson moving. Finally, any inappropriate behavior needs to be addressed via email promptly. The rest of the students are counting on you to keep the class on topic and constructive, and your obligation is to them, not to any troll that finds its way into your class.